Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm FNAFBoy1278 and I hope you're all doing fantastic today. So today, we have the official Mob Entertainment Yarnaby Plush. This came in today and I'm now home, so we're going to review it right now, and also we're going to compare it to my custom Yarnaby plushie. So make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe, turn the post notification bell so you never miss when I upload. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, join my Discord server, join the Plush Cord, and buy my merch. So let's get right into Yarnaby. So here we have Yarnaby from Mob Entertainment, and guys, I must say this plush looks so much better in person. It looks absolutely fantastic. It looks so good. I love his face. I love the eyes. The eyes are really cool. The face down the center, it's kind of weird and annoying looking, because obviously that's the magnet there. That's the magnet for the mouth to open and close. Let me just do it right now. Let me show you. Yeah. So there's the mouth open. You can open it even more if you want to hold up. So now you can open it even more. And his mouth's not hollow. There's a magnet. This is a magnet, and they've just kind of layered something on. They kind of just printed something on just to make it, you know, look like Yarnaby's mouth, which it does work. It does look really well. But I would feel like I'd much prefer just a hollow mouth. But obviously that's very hard to do. I was able to pull it off. But yeah. And if you guys didn't know, Yarnaby is even posable. So now it looks like he's peeing. Bro, Yarnaby is doing some serious yoga, what the freak. Now, his leg proportions aren't really the best. He kind of stands weirdly. It's like his front legs are, higher or just like longer than his back legs. But I think if you just bend the body a slight bit, like so. There you go, now it kind of works better. He is very posable. And he has a lot of yarn. Also, as you guys can see, something I just want to point out is he's not fully all yarned up. There's a few patches that are open. And I don't know why that is. Even if you turn to the underbelly, there is a lot of patches that are open. I'm guessing because there's so much yarn, it's easier to just like kind of just hide it, because there's so much yarn. But you know, I also do feel like the yarn is very strange, because this is not how Yarnaby's yarn is supposed to be in the actual game. But I guess they are kind of basing it, I hope, off the cartoon or toy design of Yarnaby, because he didn't have claws on the design, but it's just like, you know, on the Yarnaby commercial trailer he had him. It was basically just the Yarnaby model that we see in game, just with, you know, the toes and that. But the yarn is very placed. This is not how Yarnaby is supposed to look like with the yarn anyway, because like you have all this yellow here, you know, this is right. It's a lot like my custom Yarnaby, I must say. I definitely pulled it off to make it look like the actual Yarnaby plushie, but then you just have this plotch of yellow here, which should really be in the center, because then the orange should be this side going along here, but it's not. It's very strange the way Mob designed the yarn on this Yarnaby plushie. It's very odd, and he has so much yarn. He's so flimsy. He's like, you know, but it's still a very good custom. Or not custom, a plush. It is still a very good plush. I'm not going to say the plush is bad. There is a few faults, a few, you know, there is a few things you can probably point out that just make the plush like not good or not as accurate to the actual Yarnaby in game, or like the actual toy Yarnaby that we kind of see sometimes. When we don't see a toy Yarnaby at all, actually, we just see it on the commercial, but it's the exact same model as in the game, as the monster Yarnaby. But the plush is still good. It is still very good, very high quality, and I still do love this plush. He looks absolutely adorable. He's adorable. And guys, he is posable just like the Catnap plushie. He is fully posable, and here we have T-posing Catnap, and here we have sitting down not Catnap, Jesus. Sitting down Yarnaby. I'm so sorry, Yarnaby. I'm so sorry. And now here we have sleeping down Yarnaby, like he was going to go take a sleepy sleep. And now here we have stretching Yarnaby, like he just woke up from a nap. Now he's doing his stretches, his morning routine. Now we have weird spider upside down Yarnaby. I don't know what this is. And also here's just a size comparison between the monster Catnap plushie from Mob Entertainment that is also posable with Yarnaby. They look, wow, they actually look very cool together. They look really good. They look really good together. And also here's just a size comparison between my custom Doctor plushie and the official Yarnaby plushie, which they look really good together as well. I'm very happy that I now have the official Yarnaby plushie, who will probably replace my custom Yarnaby plushie as the Yarnaby you guys see in my videos. you're now retired. Also, guys, something I forgot to mention is look at Yarnaby's little toes. Look at these toey toes and his feet. His feet look really good. His toes look really good. They're not exactly white though. They're kind of blackish, grayish, I don't know what you call it. But Yarnaby's also very furry. He's very fluffy. Though I do think this is the wrong color. I believe this should be more of a yellowish color. As was in game. This should be more of a yellowish sort of color. But hey, I'm not going to judge. It's very hard to find specific colors for specific fabrics, for specific characters, for plushies. So I do commend Mob and thank Mob for trying their best to pull it off, which they did. They did pull it off. They pulled it off very well. But before we move on to reviewing and comparing my custom Yarnaby plushie, let's check out the tag here. So obviously it's just a regular Playtime code tag, not new. But then, you know, on the back it says Yarnaby Deluxe Plushie, ages 3 and up. So I do like this about Mob's tags, that they actually have the name of the character or the plush on the back of it. So in case like you were keeping your tags and you got mixed up on whose tag is who, you can literally just go to the back and you see the name of the character who's, you know, who owns the tag. So that's pretty cool. Alright guys, so now let's move on to comparing my custom Yarnaby plushie to the official Yarnaby plushie. Alright guys, so if we just look at the two plushies, there is a huge difference and a huge similarity in between them. I mean, just look at them. They look absolutely identical. They could practically be brother and brother, twinsies. Anyway, let's start off with the yarn. I believe I got the yarn actually perfect to the Mob Entertainment plush of Yarnaby. I think my yarn came out the most accurate to the plush. Obviously not accurate to the game, but it came out really good in the plush way. Like, it actually looks like the plush's yarn, and I think I pulled that off really well. And that was just a pure guess. I was looking at the cartoon image of Yarnaby because I thought that's how he would look like, and I didn't really have this colored yarn, so I just put orange on top, and that's literally what Mob did. I feel like Mob looked at my plushie and they just said, yeah, we're just gonna retcon that, we're gonna use that, and you know, we're just gonna make the Yarnaby shaban. And the feet, obviously Mob got the feet way better than I did. I just wrapped a bit of felt around a leg and that was it. I didn't really make feet that are three-dimensional. But the toes and the claws I definitely got right. Though, something I noticed, Yarnaby doesn't have his fourth toe, which, if you guys didn't know, Yarnaby does actually have a fourth toe here and here. Not in his back legs, only his front legs. And my Yarnaby plush, I think you can see it back there. I think you can see it. That mine actually has his fourth toe, while the real plush doesn't. But that's okay. It's not really that major of a detail. It's not that big to notice, but you know, just something I wanted to point out. Now let's move on to the face of Yarnaby. Now with the official Yarnaby plushie, it's just a magnet. These are two magnets together, and then there's just something that was pasted or printed on over it, sort of bit of fabric material printed just to create the mouth, which again, it does look really good. It does look really good. I do like it, but I just prefer my mouth more. In all fairness, I prefer my mouth a bit more. Obviously, Mob's does look a bit better with, like, you know, the printing. It came out really well. But I also do prefer my mouth because mine is actually three-dimensional and it kind of looks organic on the inside. And I think my mouth just looks better. I'm not going to say Mob's mouth looks bad. I'm not saying that. I just think it should have been three-dimensional, but obviously that's very hard to pull on a plush, on a character that face literally just splits open. Like, it doesn't, like his mouth doesn't split open. It's literally his whole head splits open and there's his mouth, which is a very odd placing for a mouth. But I do think Mob pulled it off in the best way they could. I believe I pulled it off as well in the best way I could, and you know, they're both really good plushies, really good. Now if we move on to the faces when they're closed, Mob has these sort of plastic eyes which look really cool, really like it. You can see me. Hi. Oh, I moved his hair back some. And you can see the ring light in the background. And you know, Mob's face just looks better overall. Like, it just looks so much better. Like, the teeth look good and the mouth looks good. And the only thing I will say is that his head is not like fully closed. His head is still open, which that's okay. It's not really too noticeable. And there's also just like this down the middle I think you guys can see that. That's down the middle, and I think on the page for Yarnaby where you can buy him, that's not there. The head is just fully closed, so that's a bit weird. But I guess when you're looking at it like this and it's far away, you can barely tell that's there because it's the exact same color as the head, so that doesn't really matter too much. But now if you look on to my Yarnaby custom plush, my head is kind of movable. You see it there. All it is just like this what's it called, styrofoam ball, and it's just painted on the inside, and it's just hot glued with this fabric. My phone keeps going off. And then it's just glued on the two sides here, so then the mouth actually has a bit of free will to open, and it has a bit to close. Now it doesn't stay closed, unfortunately. It doesn't stay open. It doesn't stay closed, sorry, like Mob's. Mine stays open a little bit, but that's okay. It actually kind of, I think it looks cool. It makes it look like he's like growling like, rawr, rawr, rawr. You know, so I think it's good overway. And the eyes, they're just pieces of felt. They're not even roundish kind of. They're kind of like just weird. They're weird looking. This one came out better than this one, but like, and the smile, that's just felt as well. And I think I did the teeth a bit big now, in fairness. I'm looking at it. The teeth look fair big, and just looking at the official plushie. But that's okay. I think that works out fine. And also just like his legs are just different colors, and like, you know, the rest of his body, they're all different compared to the official plush. But you know, two great plushies overall. I think mine did come out a lot well. It does look like the official Yarnaby plushie. You guys, I'm sorry if I'm talking weird in today's video. I don't know what's up with me. I think I'm a little bit sick, but I should be better soon. If I'm just like talking weird and my words don't make sense, I don't know what's wrong. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy. I did enjoy reviewing my two Yarnabys, well, the official Yarnaby anyway. Oh, and also guys, comment down below, who do you think is the best Yarnaby plush? My custom Yarnaby plushie or Mob's Yarnaby plushie? Let me know down below in the comments who is the best Yarnaby plushie. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna have a fun time playing with Yarnaby and just messing around, acting with Yarnaby, and just having fun with Yarnaby, with the new Yarnaby plushie. I really do like this plushie. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, a solid 8 out of 10 plushie for the Yarnaby plushie. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you never miss when I upload. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, buy the merch, join the Plush Cord, and join my Discord server. And before you guys go, I have one more question to ask. I have a very important question. So guys, before you go, I have a very important question to ask. Do you guys want to see a new Poppy Playtime series? A new Poppy Playtime plush series? Because there's a series I've been thinking of doing, and I want to get your guys' opinion on it, because I'll only do it if you guys want to see it. So basically, the story of this series is basically going into like the depths of the factory, into the labs, and like kind of showing how each toy was experimented on, and kind of like a backstory for each toy. There would kind of be like log file videos, and there'll also be like a human Harley Sawyer, which I think could be very cool. My own sort of depiction on what Harley Sawyer would look like as a human, and kind of go into detail and kind of show the toys being experimented and kind of locked up in the prisons and stuff like that. It would be like a dark series. It would be a dark series, because Poppy Playtime, I think, has the darkest lore out of any indie horror game, or like mascot horror anyway. It has the darkest bit of lore. It is so frightening. I can only imagine what the orphans went through in the factory and all the employees in the Hour of Joy, because that was terrifying. But if you guys want to see that, make sure you comment down below if you guys would like to see that, because I will definitely start work on that series if only you guys want to watch it, because all you're going to get is smiling critters really out of the Poppy Playtime series now. So I want to kind of do a new series that's based on the toys and how they were experimented on and the depths of the factory, and it might tie into the actual Poppy Playtime series. We'll see what happens, but the series can only happen if you guys want to see it. So make sure you comment down below if you guys want to see that series, because I am hyped to make that, and I would love to make it for you guys. Anyways guys, it's time for me to stop talking. I hope to see you guys later. Yarnaby and the Doctor are gonna roll out. Onward, Yarnaby.